This meeting is being recorded.
Good online, am I audible now? Online, am I audible now? I think so, yes. Yes. Now, right. Now, let's start this. Let's start with the simple thing. Good morning, everyone. I said it confidently. Good evening, everyone. Good. How are you all? Mind is not working now. Good. Let me start. Online, you can see the screen also, I think so. Now, okay. Good evening, all. Let's start now. Good. Okay. Today's topic is the visual presentation, which is like colors or designs, fonts. Okay. Before we go dive into the further, before we dive it into the further one, let me start with a simple one. I think some people already know where I've been hitting it, but I'm gonna touch this topic in a more sensible way. Let me start with this. Let me start with a small story. Now, yeah, we all know this. We all know this. From the childhood, we have seen it. Now, now, guys, let me tell you, everyone, an important thing. Most of the front-end developers, when they do code now, they will focus more on the logic. They will focus more on the like first this thing should work, this button should work, first program should work. They will not much care about color. Especially boys, we don't care about much of what color shirt, what color pant, what color we dress. No, obviously you guys spend time, but we don't, right? Is there any boys who are good at selection and all, ma? If there are some people exist, okay. I don't know if there exist, it's like something different, but most people don't, right? But do you know they are matters? Do you guys agree at least they matter, ma? You may think it like it doesn't matter, but they matter, sir. Let me tell you, there is no difference between this girl and this girl. There is no difference. The only difference is that makeup, that particular skin. Whether it's a boy or girl, my point is not same thing. Visible representation will change the people perception. When you see a person in a kind of dark tone, or when you see a person some kind of angry tone, when you see person moody, when you see a person depressed, when you see person something like you know a kind of slow, you will not feel something energetic around it. The same thing happens with websites. The same thing happens with websites. Even in real life it will happen. And most people, whether you believe it or not, 99.9% of the people, except 1% of 0.1% of your friends or your colleagues or some of your dearest loved ones, like your mom, your dad, they won't care about what color you are 100%. Some people care for it. 99.9% of the world will care for that. Okay. Now, the same way, when you submit your design, if you go for your websites, imagine your website is something looking like uh, if your website is looking like something this, if your website is just looking like HTML form, if your website is just looking like this, And imagine if your website is looking CSS with employee form in this. There is a huge difference, sir. Are you getting my point, ma? Both are employee registration forms only. Both need same kind of data. Both have work same thing. If you click the button, it will save the data. Simple. But when you show the design in a nice, more centric way, people will gonna love your site and people will come to your site and they are gonna feel something. If your design is something it like in an old way, if your design is something it like not creative, if your design is something not having any kind of new elements, people will not come to your website. It's a basic logic. Are you all getting my point, sir? To do this CSS, to do this one, what is the difference between this one and this one is CSS. In this one, CSS is not there, only HTML is there, but in this one, CSS is there. What does it mean by CSS, sir? Cascading style sheets. Yesterday we discussed, ma. What is the use of CSS? CSS is used for styling or design. Styling or design. Online, I hope you are audible. Please respond, sir. Now, same styling, same design. I am also gonna use it, sir, here. Let's go here. VS Code. If I open file, open folder, 4 p.m. HTML, CSS. Now, in previous classes, we have discussed basic CSS. I'm gonna repeat it all basic CSS. And everything is inside this intro. In this intro, it is mentioned here. First, there are 3 types of CSS. How many types of CSS are there? What are they, sir? Inline, internal, external. Acha, I forgot, Ray. How are you all? How I remembered. Yeah, good. Okay. Now, anyway, inline CSS. It's like a habit, actually. In offices, na, you have to welcome the people with how are you. Have you guys ever tried it? Like when you meet any one guy, what you will ask? How are you, right? Have this habit, Ray. One of the skill you need if you join in any company, whether you like the person or not. Okay. You should greet them, hello, how are you? That's it. Maybe it's paining you. Maybe you are having too much trouble, but still you should say, hello, how are you? Simple. Always. And people also will ask you, always you will say, fine, simple. Now, okay, come. We have inline CSS, internal CSS, external CSS. Good. First, inline CSS. Inline CSS will be applied to any element with the style as a attribute. With style as a, that means in that line only you will give the CSS, ma. You will give it, for example, one H1 element is there. In that line only you will give style equals to background color, black color, white. This is one of the most powerful CSS, which is inline. Now, what is the problem with this? Imagine you have it like 4 H1s. You can't write 4 H1s background color black, color white now. Directly, you can write it an internal. Internal will write the style as a element. It will write the style as a Element means it will have open tag, close tag. Now in between you will write one selector, sir. You will write it H1. You will write background color black hai, color white hai. Simple. Then always we will write this style at the end of head. At the end of the head. Barabar. Next. Sir, what is the problem with this? If you write it internal, na, too much code will increase. I don't want it. I want HTML and CS to be separate to make your code base easy. Then we will use external CSS. What you will use, ma? How do you link your external CSS? Link relation equals to style sheet, href, and you will give the path. Link relation equals to style sheet and href, you will give the path. What is the most powerful in inline, internal, and external? What is the most powerful, ma? Internal. Very good. What is the most powerful? Inline, na? Someone said internal. No, inline only. Yeah. Inline is the most powerful. Perfect. Now, internal and external, they both are actually having same preference, but whoever comes last, whoever comes latest, those people only, those particular CSS only will win. But if you want to overcome any CSS, you will have something called exclamation important. What you will have, ma? Exclamation important will also overcross the inline. Now, next, you have basic selectors like tag selector, class ID. What is the class name will have? Dot. What the class name will have? Dot. ID will have hash. Class name will have dot. ID will have next. Preference is ID is having more preference and class is having less preference and the tag is having more less preference. Next, we also understand some kind of units, colors, fonts, and we discussed units. Units, we have something pixel. Pixels are the smallest units of screen. Okay. And they are not responsive. VH and VW means if you are having a screen and it is viewport height, imagine I gave 50%. Tomorrow, if I decrease this one now, automatically this one also will decrease. However, you change your screen based on the screen. If you want to give percentage, you will go VH and VW. Percentage is used to the X% of parent. EM means X times of parents font size. X times of parents font size. Always based on parents font size you are giving, that is EM. Now root REM means always root font size which is 16 pixel. What is the default root font size, ma? 16 pixel. These are the things we have discussed, sir. We will see it today more and more kind of colors and all. Does anyone have any doubts here? No. We'll start with the shorter task. I will give you a small task. You all try the task and then we'll do with the colors. Is this clear, ma? Uh, now go here. Now go here. Not this. We'll go with the paint. Now online people also can try, sir. अरे, it is not having any color रे. Hmm, how to give text color here? कुछ भी छोड़ दो. Maybe because of the green background or something. Oh, whatever. Now, everyone, everyone, I want you to create this design. Everyone, sir, can I use tag, class, ID, your wish? कुछ भी use करो. Whether you use ID or whether you use tag, whether you use whatever you want, I don't care. I want you to try it. After that, after 2 minutes, I will tell you the code. These are div boxes. They are divs. Four divs are there. Four divs. First one, third one, fourth one have one paragraph also inside them. First one, third one, fourth one have paragraph also inside them. Create this design, everyone. Create this design. Write your HTML, write your CSS for this design. Online is it done, ma? Online is it done? Is it completed, sir? To the people who are not done, to the people who are not done, try it, sir. To the people who are done, I will give you the code. Now, if I'm writing HTML code, now first I will write it some HTML code. Inside the body, I will create it here. Div. Now, div. I can use one class name, class mydiv, class mydiv. Inside that you will have a paragraph also. Let me write it here. Div id d. I am writing it some approach, sir. You can try it in your own approach. Sir, I have total 4 divs. In that 3 divs are having one class name called mydiv. Class name called mydiv. And only the second element is having an id d. What is the second element having? id d. Very good. Now, all these 3 elements, 3 divs are having one paragraph, and the paragraph is having hi. Paragraph is having good. One by one, let's write a CSS. If I write the CSS in CSS, first all the elements with a class name. Class name is mydiv. For class name, I will give background color green, and some height some 100 pixel, width some 100 pixel. I give height 100 pixel, width 100 pixel. Next, hash D. Then I give background color brown. Next, I used paragraph. Here, all paragraphs, I gave it like color brown. In this one example, I used class name, I used ID, and I used tag, so that you will understand it how to use each one and where to use what. To identify one element uniquely, separately, you will use ID. To use the elements with one by one, like kind of multiple elements at a time, you will use something class. Okay. Or if you wanted to print it like some kind of, all elements together, you may use paragraph. Any doubts, ma? Online, any doubts here? Is code online? Does anyone have any doubts in this code? This code is so simple, ma. I hope you all also wrote same code, na? Did you all try it, sir? Good. Half of the people are still writing it. Good. Nice. Next one, sir. Let's how to calculate percentage instead of pixel. Percentage calculation will be difficult. Okay. Now, instead of using percentage calculations, initially I used pixel. But percentage calculation, slowly when you do it, it comes with practice. Initially, by seeing it, you can't tell. Slowly, after seeing it multiple times, you can able to tell. Okay. Now, now, next. Anil Kumar, don't worry. We have did only the revision of yesterday's class. Now we are actually going to discuss our topic. Now today's topic, we are gonna cover color. We are gonna cover fonts. We are gonna cover background. We are going to cover something like box model if time is there. Okay? Is this clear, ma? Now, first colors. Colors. Different colors different colors represents different different meanings. Color is color is part of the brand. Color is part of the brand. Online, someone asked how to put the text in center. Don't worry, we will do slowly. Those things I have not discussed till now. Now, slowly we will do it. It represents the brand, sir. Now we can we can assign color with with multiple properties, multiple properties such as background color and color, which is used for text color. Color is used for text color in different variations. In different variations. Let me bring it one variation. Now I will tell you. Go to this. Go here. HTML. Now can you see one box is there black color? Now okay. Why black color? I will give directly body only. Go to body na. Where is this body? Body. What is the body background color, sir? Antique white. Something name is antique white. Sir, you can give color by name. You can specify color by. There are so many colors with the name available in the VS Code. We can specify colors by name. We can specify colors colors by name. If I say background color black, it will come easily black. You can specify the name na. Right. But we can't remember all the names. And sometimes yeah, you don't know exactly the name of the color. Sometimes you don't know the exact name of the color. Colors will not have correct name. In that time, you can use something called hex code. What is it called, ma? Every color will be represented by an hexadecimal will be represented by a hexadecimal code. Hexadecimal code like means 6-digit code will be there. Like go here, I'm giving one color hash. I'm giving some color C39 580. Now if you see whole background one color came. Sir, how do you know that particular colors? No, no one will know that. Colors, no one will remember colors. People will use colors. Designers, if you remember, front-end people, Figma people will give you, UI, UX designers will give you the whole design. Na? Are you all getting my point, sir? When UI, UX people giving you design, UI, UX people only will tell you the color code also. Or if you want it on your own, you can type it in Google, something called color picker. Type it in Google. What is the tool name? Automatically Google only will give you one color picker. Now check karo some color, nice color, which color you want. I mean, there's some light shadow. I want it. This color. Using color picker, you will get the color directly. Copy this color, copy this hex code, and you can give it here, this hex code, which will give you some color. Some people will use hex codes for colors, sir. Now see that particular color is there. Any doubt, sir? No. Or, sir, is this the only way? No. Every color in the world, if any painter is there, they will know this. Any color in the world is a mixture of three colors. What are they, sir? Red, green, blue. उसको बोलता RGB. RGB बोले तो red, green, blue. RGB contains three values which will contain red, which will contain green and blue, and each value ranges from 0 to 255. You can give 0 to 255 any value. 0 is the lightest part, 255 is the brightest part. 255 in the red place is the complete red. 0 is actually the white one, which is nothing. Now, if I go here, if I give RGB, red 0, green 0, blue 0, everything is 0. There is no red, there is no green, there is no blue. That means what do you have, sir? What do you have? Black is nothing but no color, actually. If you know basic logic, black is nothing but no color. You will have semicolon. Or you can use something like 255 is the maximum value, 255, 255, 255. Then you will have white color. In middle, you will have whatever the color combination you think, sir. Now, for example, red, something like 25 red, so thoda red, something like 180 green, something like 5 blue or 50 blue. One 20 blue. Like this, you will have different color combinations, sir. Any doubts, ma? You can able to get multiple color combinations. Now, some people may not know this, but some people know. If you see this color, na, this is green, right? In this only lightest version, same color, same color, you will have different shades. Have you guys ever see it, ma? एक color में different shades रहता. Let me show it to you. Shades of shades of blue. If I glow, if I go here, in one color, if I select it one color, na, in this color only, again you can have lightness and darkness. Now, if you wanted to get like that, let me give it this color 0, comma 255, comma 255, sky blue will come. Now, whole my website is having it sky blue. Now, I can use something called RGBA. RGBA. A means alpha. A means alpha will contain values from 0.0 to 1.0. 0.0 is the lightest one, 1.0 is the darkest one. Now, if I give here alpha 0.1, that means light sky blue. Can you see that, sir? This is same color, sir. Same sky blue only. Kind of like if any painters are there, they will know this. It's like you are mixing total white color, light white color. Slowly, you can increase it. I will keep them side by side. Now you can see the difference. 0.3, 0.4, 5, 6, 7. If you observe clearly, the difference is like it is increasing the darkness. 0.1 is the lightest one, and if you give it 0.9 or 1.0, it will be the darkest one in that particular shade. That is called alpha. What is it called? You can give color by name, you can give by hex code, you can give RGB, you can give RGBA. RGBA, or you can give RGBA, which is like red, green, blue, comma, alpha. What this alpha will do? Alpha will bring the lightest version. It's like a shade, ma. In that only light shades will come. Alpha. It brings different lights, different different shades of single color. 0.0 is the lowest, and 1.0 is the highest. See, you can represent a color in multiple ways. Sir, I will directly say it's sky blue, sir. You are a wish. कुछ नहीं रहता. These all are the possibilities. ये पूरा है. I'm just telling you. Okay. Now, next. Sir, it goes from lighter to dark. Yes, it will go lighter to dark. Next. 14th. 14th. Sorry, 4th. HSL. HSL. HSL means hue, saturation, lightness. Hue, saturation, lightness. Most people will not go with these things. What is HSL and all? But HSL means hue, saturation, lightness. In this hue, saturation, lightness, what you will use, sir? Hue is the degree. Hue is the wake up, everyone. Are you all okay, ma? Time कितना है रे? अरे, not even time is over, रे. Wake up. Now, hue is the hue is the degree. Total colors are inside a wheel. That wheel contains 360 degrees. Wheel contains in that 360 degrees exactly where your color is. It will tell you. Hue is the degree from 0 to 360. Any degree it will contain. Color wheel will be 0 to 360 colors. Now, saturation means saturation is percentage of percentage of darkness, and lightness is percentage of lightness. Even in your phone, saturation and lightness will be there. Even your TV also, saturation and lightness will be there. Online, can you able to see the video, ma? For some people who can't see. Now, sir, what does it mean by view and all? Now, देखो. Here, if I write it here instead of RGBA, if I remove it, if I write it here, view, sorry, not hue, HSL, I'm sorry, HSL, hue means degree. Now here, how this hue will work? If I give 35 degrees, 35 degree, now how much percentage of saturation you want? 20 percentage of saturation I want. How much percentage of lightness you want? 50 percentage of. Can you see some color came? Now you go here. Can you see? This is all. Can you see only what is changing, everyone? What is changing there? Q. What is changing? Actually, you are seeing a bar, but actually this is a circle, ma. If you see top is red, last one is also red only. It is a circular one. Always colors are inside a wheel called color wheel. Now in this, wherever you want, you can give degree. And if you are turning towards this one, then automatically if you see, saturation is increasing, lightness is decreasing, because you are going towards dark. If you are coming towards this lightness, lightness will increase and dark saturation will decrease. Any doubt, sir? So lightness and saturations will work like lightness means towards the white color and saturation towards the black color. Sir, can I able to do alpha for this? Yes, you can even do HSLA, where it will give you lightest version. For this only, I can give one latest version. I can give one latest version. It's like 0.4. That means in this only light, this color only light. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like this, slowly the colors will change. You can give HSLA also. You can give HSLA also. We can also use HSLA. Same like the RSL, RGB. Any doubts, sir? Online, any doubts? No? No. Let me comment this all so that I can able to see the output exactly code only. No, nothing is there. Now they go. Next one, sir. Interesting point is this. You can also specify, you can also specify multiple colors. Multiple colors called gradients. What the multiple colors are called? Gradients. Online, I want everyone's attention, even the offline ones. There is one sad news. Tomorrow we are not having any class. Okay. We will, class is not over. After the class is over, we will meet again in Monday. Tomorrow, on account of Sunday, we are not having any class for 4 p.m. Is this clear, ma? Because yesterday I said it like it's there, na? So I wanna conduct, but they said it like it's not needed. So it's like their wish. Now, only for tomorrow, sir. Monday it's there. Okay. Now, good. Now, next, every Sunday is holiday, na? Yes, it is holiday, but yesterday I told you it's not. So that's why I don't want to confuse more. Now, good. Let's start, sir. Now, at least wake up now. Database class. I think in database classes, if whoever are there, I told in database class. Database is not there tomorrow. Same Sunday is there for database also. Database is not there. Other classes are there. Tomorrow until afternoon it is same. Like after afternoon it won't be there. Okay. I have morning classes also. Like next one. Next one, sir. Gradients. Everyone. Dekho. We can give multiple colors, sir. Now, let me show you nice colors. Nice gradients. Um, for gradients, you should not use background color. For gradients, you should not use background color. You should use background. What is the property? Background. What is the property, ma? In background, if you type background, linear gradient. linear gradient. You will get a gradients. If you type it a background gradient, linear gradient. Now I will make it a full screen so that you can able to see it clearly. Now let's go here. Now see this. Background linear gradient means gradient which is coming. What does it mean by gradient? Means one color changes to another color. One color changes to another color. If it is changing horizontally or if it is changing vertically, that is called linear. What is it called? Let me change some color. Like for example, brown. Something brown to some kind of just copy. Now see, I gave two colors, ma everyone. See this one, sir. Guys, I gave two colors. One is brown color, one is light version of the brown color. Now, if you see, this is the gradient. I got it in my website. Now, if you see, observe clearly in my website, it is coming from top to bottom. Top to bottom. Now, sir, important. You should put this height 100 VH for the body. It works. And it is coming by default. Which direction it will come? Top to? Sir, can I change the direction? Yes. Before you start, write it here. To right. To right bole to it will go left to right. That means left side is brown color, right side is light brown color. Now you go here, left to right. Or you can say to left. To left means right to left. It will start from right, brown color. It will go to left side. To top, bottom to the top. By default, to bottom is there by default. I hope it makes sense, everyone. This is called linear gradient, sir. If you want it like the linear gradient, in linear gradient, you will use two colors and those colors will apply sizes and you can give top, bottom. Now, sir, can I give multiple colors? Yes, you can give multi-colors also. Now, let me give here multiple colors. Now, let me give here multiple colors. Green. Always I like to give something light. Okay. If you put full dark red, blue, green, it will work worst. So use something nice. Okay. Now or red. Red make variations here. Thoda rose red. Not great. But I can make it here instead of coming to top. I will make it here to right. It might look something okay. It's like some old TV. Now I can decrease this. I can even give here. I can even give how many colors I want. Sir, now see this, what I'm doing. Copy. I will do something like this. Paste, paste. See how many colors I give. One color to another color, it will change now. Now see this. It will create certain patterns. You can make certain silly patterns also. Let me make it some silly pattern, like red, green, blue. Now this red, green, blue, which are bright colors, copy, should copy, paste, copy, paste. Now next, I told you it looks worst. And if you are a patriotic, na, you can make it something good for you, which is like orange, white, green, which we all know this. What happened? Semicolon. Are you all getting my point, ma? Gradients, this is linear gradient. It will show, see, understand. Colors will never mix. It is not gradient बोले तो colors mix नहीं. Colors transform करता. One color और एक color को slowly change करता. And how it is transforming? Those orange color is transforming. Here you can't see the screen nicely actually. That is orange color. Upar. Now here, orange color is changing it to slowly the white, and the white slowly changing it to green. It's not mixing the colors. It's like the transformation of colors. Gradient bole to. Is this clear, ma? Sir, can I give percentage? Like how much percentage I wanted to give color? Yes, you can give percentage. You can give it like 30 percentage is orange, 45 percentage is white, and some 25 percentage is green. And then colors will not mix. Now see this. Now if you give something it like this, the percentages, na. Now here what happened? 25 percentage green, na. Now something logic is different. Let's give 30 percentage here, 45 percentage here, 25 percentage. Actually, you can give colors. Huh? No, it doesn't apply only. You can actually give colors also, but the colors are not exactly transforming it. Now, you can give multiple colors using this linear gradient. Ma. There is another type of gradient called radial gradient. What is it called? If I change this to radial gradient, same logic, I'm changing radial gradient. Can you tell me what is the difference now? Circular. What is the difference, sir? Linear gradient will show you how it will transform horizontal or vertical. Radial gradient, how it will show in a circular way. It starts from the center and it ends with the outer space. Now, you can make some kind of patterns using this, like copy. In future, in advanced, I will tell you more and more interesting ways. But in first basics, these are enough. If I go here, now you can able to make not wow. No website will look like this. Okay. Because we are not doing some kind of old hypnotism movie, na. This will not work. Now, but you can do these kind of things using radial gradient, linear gradient and radial gradient, and they are very powerful ones. If you want it in future, you will see something like cubic gradient, which is like advanced one. But these are the things. Linear gradient, background, linear gradient, linear gradient, color 1, comma, color 2, and so on. Or background radial gradient color 1 comma color 2. What is the difference is linear gradient shows color colors transform in colors transform in it will show colors transform in horizontal or vertical direction, and radial gradient shows in circular radial gradient shows in circular. Next, you also have something called conical ma, but we that's what I told you now, cubical one, that conical one that conical one we will discuss later. While doing some designs, I will show you the conical one. Now, any doubts, sir? No. Now, sir, how to get it exact nice gradients? Do I have to do it on my own? No. There are websites. Yesterday I told you this website. The website name is uh, huh? I told you now website name is Real Time Colors is simple. There is one another one. Colorhunt.co. If you go to this colorhunt.co, okay, no, not color hunt. CSS gradient. Color hunt will not give gradients. CSS gradients, if you go to this gradients, backgrounds or something, then it will give you gradients. Nice gradients they will give you, which you can, nothing you will do. You will just go there. If you like any gradient, for example, you like this gradient, you just copy that and you will just paste it and you will get that gradient, which is very simple, sir. This guy gives background color, and that color they applied the gradient. Okay. You can use background image property or background property, which is same. Now, we did not discuss any background image one, but this one will work now. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts are here? No. Next, there is one more website called UI Gradients. UI Gradients. UI Gradients. UI Gradients will give you nice gradients. UI Gradients, you can have so many gradients. Randomly, it will choose you nice gradients so that you can use it with some nice shadow and all. How to copy the colors, sir? Very simple. You go to the site. Can you see this here? Get CSS. तो click कर CSS आता copy कर paste कर simple. Any doubts, ma? No. There is one more site called Colorzilla. I think Colorzilla is an extension, not okay. No need to go with the Colorzilla. Colorzilla is an extension which is like color picker. What is this Colorzilla will do? If you have this extension, ma, if you go to any website, you can able to pick. Like I am going to one website, sir. Let me open some nice website. Normally, this is what I will do. Most people will not tell you how to do this, but I will tell. For example, I opened one website called onepagelove.com. In this website, so many other websites will be there. Okay, for inspiration, I will open it. Okay, I am just checking the site. I'm just checking the site. Okay, I like this site. I will open it. Now, I will like this site. Open it. Now, someone built one site named functional.co. I liked it. And they have one background now, right? Background is a gradient, right or not? I like this gradient, sir. What to do? Right click, inspect, So select the whole body. So to which element they will apply? Body only mostly. Body. Now see the code clearly. Down CSS. Load आराम से आ जाओ. Did they have CSS? No. They did not put gradient for body. Okay, maybe for body they will put, just check it. No, they are not having body. Then slowly understand it. Maybe for header, no. For this section, hero section, check it. Somewhere they should mention na. Where did they mention Ray? नहीं, हीरो टेक्शन के अंदर हीरो रैपर है. Somewhere at least one section they should mention it. हाँ, इधर mention कर दिया. देखो, they mentioned this. So what you will do, sir? Copy this linear gradient. Go to your website. Paste it your linear gradient. Sorry. Background. See, I'm not saying it like you always copy. No. I'm saying it like slowly you will understand it. Initial time, this you are just a beginner. Now this is the website I copied and this is my website. Are you getting my point, ma? Now you know that you are a developer, you are not a normal person. You have it like here two colors. Now you understand it like हम ये दोनों color change करे तो वो colors भी change होता, right? Now slowly I will go here. I will change this orange color to something like some kind of green, and I will change this blue color to some kind of brown. Where is this brown? No, brown. And this is orange, not brown. Anyway, then 135 degrees, they will change it. This is the degree. It will rotate to degree. Then I will change it to some kind of 185. See, I did not do anything my own. I checked the designs. I loved the designs. I copied the designs. I steal someone's idea. And then I am trying to edit it. It's like you are taking someone's picture and you are editing it. Right? But this way you will learn more than what you type it on your own. Okay. Now you go here. Now I got it a new one, na? Which you can slowly change it. 185 is not working nice. Let's keep it 135. Okay. Let's keep it like 85. Okay. Are you getting my point, ma? Online, are you all getting my point, sir? Online, are you all getting my point? Try these things always. Next one. Next one. Fonts. Fonts. This is about the colors. Fonts. Fonts represents the fonts represents the brand. Brand. We use different fonts, styles to express different different goals. Now there are five different font families exist. Five different font families exist. Actually, whole font families are five only. You know so many fonts, na? Everyone knows one font called Times New Roman. Maybe if you know something called, there is one font called Arial or Roboto. One font you will know, but Times New Roman is the most one people use it. I will tell you वो font families क्या है. Because there are different font families. See, this all comes under design actually. No one will tell you this all, but I'm just giving you a glance to get a deep idea. One thing is serif, second one is sans serif, or something like monospace, or something like fantasy, monospace, mm, fantasy, serif, sans serif, monospace, fantasy. One more thing I forgot. What it can be? Arial is, see, Arial is different. One, that's one of the font. No, no. Cursive, cursive. Any font family in the world is one of these five types. Like you take it like Vardana, you take it like Arial, you take it like Consolas, you take it like Poppins. Which be if one of this type hota. Anything will be one of these types. How it will be? What is this mean by serif? Serif fonts, serif fonts are used for for documentations for documentations, because they have stroke they have stroke at end of every character. At the end of every character they have literally one stroke. Example, Times New Roman. Have you guys ever seen Times New Roman ma? Let me show you the Times New Roman clearly. वो कैसा दिखा था Times New Roman? If I go here, font 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 family, Times New Roman. Now, cha, edit font Times New Roman. And next, now. This is how Times New Roman looks. Can you see it like every letter, every corner, you are having some strokes? Can you see that, ma? They are two sharp strokes. And this is called serif. What is it called? Serif. Usually newspapers, blogs, documentations, projects, they will have this because it looks perfect. Imagine I'm creating a children website. Will I put like this? No, I will not use this font. It won't look nice in children's website. Are you getting my point, ma? Imagine I'm writing some personal letter, not the official letter. I will not use Times New Roman. I will not use the serif. Serif won't look good. Now, serif will look good whenever it is official. Now, same thing, if I copy this, go here, font. Have you guys ever observed this all? I don't think so. Now go here. Now, can you see the font now? Did they have any stroke now? Did they have any stroke, ma? This is called sans serif. What is it called? Sans bole to no. Serif bole to stroke. Sans serif bole to no stroke. Sans serif. When I'm writing unofficial letter, when I'm writing it normal kind of text, I will use some fonts which are having sans serif. Okay. Now, if you take it here, Now, if you go here, this is hello. Now, if I go here, some kind of letters, let's show you monospace font. Monospace fonts means like in childhood we used to write a two ruler book. Have you remember ma? वो two ruler book कैसा रहता है? Exactly all letters should have same height. That is called monospace. Like take this monospace. It will have exact space with exact height and width. Monospace values. Monospace letters. Can you see these letters, ma? See these letters? They are having bottom exactly if I draw one line. This is not a straight line, but if I draw a straight line bottom, if I draw a straight line top, it exactly comes under two ruler book. In childhood, we used to write. We used to put a gap also in middle. Exactly. Same gap it will contain. And these type of letters are called monospace. What are they called? Like for example, typewriting. Okay, court documents. Okay, those kind of things, some kind of documents, you can use something like monospace. What you will use, ma? Monospace. Next, monospace are not eye friendly much. Okay, people will not read it much things like uh, most of the books uses monospace. Okay, when they have too much collective book, they will use monospace. Next one, cursive. Do you know cursive, ma? Cursive means letters will come some kind of slant and they will combine one letter combine with another color. Like something like Calibri. No, Calibri is not a cursive. Calibri is also sans serif. Let's go here. Mm, is it cursive? I think so. Now, this is called cursive. What is it called? Cursive ones, the letters combine with another color, another one. Those are called cursive. What is it called? Cursive. Now, not but not least, there are some different fonts now. Those fonts will be like, like people will not able to find it. What is that font only? They are called fantasy. For example, take Disney. Take Disney. Disney DISINP. Take this. Can you see this? Can you see this Disney? Why image is not coming? Reddit is opening. Very bad. What now? Now. Can anyone tell me why did they use DISNEP like this? Why do you think that they put the fonts like this, ma? Which one they are targeting? Which one they are targeting, ma? Kids. They are targeting the kids. Imagine if I use Times New Roman, will it work? If I read Disney Times New Roman, will the kids like it, ma? No, no, never. If they put cursive, the problem is some kids cannot read the cursive. So it should look like cursive, but it's not a cursive. Okay. It should look like a cursive, but it should not be connected. Some kind of nice font they create. They create their own font kind of something creatively. Usko bolta fantasy. What is it called? Some people also call it modern font, but it's a fantasy. Like imagine I'm creating something Diwali poster. I'm creating one poster, one nice poster for the Diwali to say Happy Diwali to all of my colleagues. Then I will use some kind of Diwali font. Like I will use something like this. Like take this. Okay, uh, take this one. I'm just going with something cultural. Let's go. Now, if I go here, is this how normal fonts will be? No. Normally, this is not you will write. But if you wanted to write, you can actually write it in a different way. These kind of fonts are called fantasy fonts. What are they called? And you can even have different kind of section of fonts here. Now, sir, how do you include these different fonts into websites? Into our website? How can you include different fonts into our website, sir? Go to your website. Now, in my website, I will do something like Hello World H1 Hello World. If I keep text H1 for H1 Hello World, I'm just commenting all my code, sir. To the people who confuse, I'm just commenting my website code. Okay, commenting bole to it will not work. Now, now, see, I put H1 Hello World. Now, this is my website. Anyone have any doubts, ma? Anyone have any doubts, sir? No. Let me remove this background color, H1 ka background color also. I don't know why it is coming background color green. Maybe internal CSS is there. Maybe internal CSS is there. Yes, told you na. Oh, ये भी छोड़ दो. Now, this H1 guy, this H1 guy is having hello world. I will write it here H1 text align center. Text align? Don't worry, I will tell you text align property in detail. अभी एक प्रॉपर्टी है टेक्स्ट अलाइन सेंटर करे तो वो टेक्स्ट सेंटर में अलाइन होता when it will come something like this to make it look good I'm doing it now. This is my website, sir. Now, sir, can you show this hello world in different fonts? Can anyone tell me before I go which font style it is there? Which font family it is there? Which font family it is there, ma? Serif, sans serif, monospace. Which one? Serif. What is it? Serif. Good. Now I wanted to show different things. Go to website called Google Fonts. You can note it down the website's names. Website name is Google Fonts. What is the website name? Google will give you Google Fonts easily. Google Fonts. Google Fonts. Then go to Google Fonts, browse fonts, open it. Now, in this Google Fonts, now you can select so many fonts, Ray. Can you select any font? Which one you like? Huh? Poppins is the most widely used font. It will be there. Okay, you can use Poppins also. Now I am selecting some font like it's Telugu. Yeah. What's your mother tongue? Hindi, Hindi, Hindi. Mhm. How did you put a time multiple lines in comments? I used a shortcut called Control KC. Now, okay, let me use something called Tiro Devanagari Hindi, something kind of font. You can bring it up. And if you want this font, all you have to do is get font. Get font. Okay. Okay, remove it. But understand it. If you're bringing Hindi na, you should not write hello world. You should write something in Hindi also. Okay. It's not like you write it hello world, वो hello world हिंदी को convert नहीं. Okay. Now, instead of that, I am choosing some font. Let's go here. Let's go with some English font. Something stylish. Let's go with this. Something named Pacifico. Can you say what is this button called? Click there. Get font. Now always delete whatever you don't want. Only select this one. Now can you see only selected get font? This Pacifico. Then can you see get embed code ma? Click there, get embed code. And can you see import? Can you see import? Here two things are there. Link and import. Link and click import. Import. After selecting, you will get one import code. Copy this. Copy this. Paste it in your CSS top. Always you have to paste it in top. @import URL. वो क्या है? वो URL पर क्या font है तो वो import कर. Whatever the URL in that URL font is there, that whole font you will import it. After importing, they will give you the code also. Can you see the code? Down, can you see the code ma? Font family, font weight, font normal. Now go here, copy this. Now go to your body or wherever you want, you just paste it. Now, sir, first one, what is this font family? Now, after the font family, they will tell you font family type. Now, font weight. Font weight bole to bold. How much bold you want? Light color is 100. Like it's like you are writing with a pencil. You know, 1 point pencil, 2 point pencil, 3 point pencil. Have you ever tried it, ma? वो ऐसा रहता. Like if you go with 100 and yeah, now 1x makes it's like darkness, but this one is thickness. 100 बोले तो thin, 1000 बोले तो thick. It's like the bold one. Okay. Now, font style, normal, you can give something italic, normal or italic kind of thing. Instead of giving I tag, you can do it here. Instead of giving B tag, you can give here directly font weight. Now you go here. Now you go and see your website. Are you getting my point, ma? But, sir, can I choose any color, any font I want? Your fonts represent something, ma. I don't know whether you observed it or not. Have something designer sense. Tell me popular brands which you know. For example, have you ever seen brand called Nike? Nike you have seen na? Nike font रहता. देखो. Nike font. What represents? See it. Can you see this? Why did they put like that? Now, according to the Nike official statements, if you see that Nike statement in that Nike NIKE, they put it something slight, and they put that arrow in a straight forward in that way so that it's representing a shoe about to run. It's like Nike, they represent fastness. They represents confidence. That's what their language means. Stiff, direct N, direct I, direct K, direct E. They represents confidence and the fastness, which is like the speed they are about to go. It's the speed one. That's why they symbolize with it. Disney is about fantasy. That's why they use font like that. Any other brand which you know? Hmm? Tell me any brand name. Captcha, Johnson, Samsung. Go here. Samsung is stiff, perfect. It's like their phones. They are just branding it like they are not using something big one. Straight. Netflix also they go with simple only. But do you know they are not using any other font? They create their own font. They create their own font. To the people who don't know, creating your own font requires some skills called calligraphy. Have anyone tried calligraphy here? Anyone tried calligraphy, sir? अच्छा, good people. देखो calligraphy एक अच्छा skill है. Calligraphy means writing the letters in a styled way so that the people will write it something beautiful things. In olden times, it's an art to write the letters in a nice styled way. Have you guys ever heard of guy named Steve Jobs? Do you know the Steve Jobs story? Steve Jobs built this Apple one, and do you know after he is some kind of 50, the board of members, the board of directors had higher share and they removed the Steve Jobs from his own company. Have you ever heard of that? The Steve Jobs is out. The board of members removed the Steve Jobs and the Steve Jobs is jobless in the 50 age. And again, he became something penny. Obviously, in your company, if you started a company, if your company is having, you will have some shares. If board of directors are having higher shares, they can remove you anytime. Kuch nahi hota. It's not like who started and all. Now, after they removed, you know what this guy thought? He thought it like he started experimenting so many things and all. He thought about this calligraphy. He started writing the letters in a beautiful way. And he started thinking it like, why don't digitalize this? Why don't systems can write nice, beautiful way? At that time, systems never write a beautiful way. Systems write typical normal letters. There comes the idea called Pixar. There comes the idea of Pixar mostly. The Pixar one, writing the letters in a nice lighted way. The Disney price actually it is. Similarly, he started one software which will have Apple calligraphy. In Apple phone, he put it something calligraphy. You can even see it like some story will be there similar to this. And you know that idea became so famous when he put it the different fonts in the phone. People started loving it. Design people. Apple is famous for its design only, to say it truly. People started loving it. And again, the Apple shares went high and they asked him only to come. And again, he became the CEO. This, if you wanted to create your own fonts, you can create it. And there are two websites where you can download your font and keep it into your website, which is called one website called Da Font. Da Font. DAFONT. Da Font. In this, people will create nice fonts. In this, people will create nice fonts. See these fonts. Like if I'm creating something coffee shop, let me type it here, coffee. Then if I type it here, let's go here, coffee. Can you see some people created coffee shop kind of coffee kind of format? Now I love this. This one I will use it in my design because letters are all representing something like coffee beans. Are you getting my point, sir? If I'm writing some kind of comic, if I'm creating some kind of website for the comic, then I will try to see some designs which are for comics. Go here, comics, see, comical way. I can take any kind of design and I can use it. The website name is Da Font. Another website called 1001 Fonts. These two are free only. 1001 Fonts. 1001 Fonts. Through which also you can create it. Monday, I will tell you how to include this Da Font and 1001 Fonts also into your website, which is easy, which you can also try it on your own. Try to do experiment with nice colors, nice gradients, class, ID, tag, fonts. Okay. So that you will have fundamentals good. When you see any website, observe color, observe backgrounds, observe gradients, observe sizes, pixels, VH units. Okay. And observe the fonts so that you will have a good eye. Is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear, sir? Online, is it clear? Yes. That's it for today, ma. Thank you all. If anyone have any doubts, you can let me know. If no doubts, you can leave and we'll meet Monday. I will push the whole thing into GitHub, sir. Zubair, no class for tomorrow. Huh? No idea. I think 26 something. That is for Python people, actually. Your Python only. It takes something another month. I will give it this all notes inside the notes, sir. I will give these names inside the notes. Don't worry.